What up, everybody? It's your girl July from Kickback Couture. Today, I'm in reason 11. I'm going to show you how to reverse pretty much anything. So the first thing I would like to start with is Kung. So if we're using Kung, let's say I want to reverse this clap. I can easily do that by coming into the drop down menu, and I can click on this. That was so incorrect. Where is it at? And I can just click this reverse button right here and it'll reverse it. Alright, and that goes with any of these NN Nano files. Same goes for if you decided to do a Rex. You can also do that too, and I'll go over that a little bit later. And that's about it for that plugin. I'm gonna delete that rack, and now I have a Rex file. Now I can reverse these slices. In order to do that, I would just select the slice I want to reverse, and I can go to set slice reverse, turn it on. So let's hit run. And we could reverse this one and reverse all of them, whatever. And you can see where it was reversed and the transients were like the transients were cut, and it sounded like there was a high pass filter on it. So if I just go through and reverse all of these, then we've officially reversed it. Alright, moving on. Here we have the NNXT. There are two ways in which I can reverse this hi-hat sample. The first way would be down here in this section. The play mode is on forward right now. I could change it to backwards. Right? The second way would be to pull up the sample edit menu, which isn't on here. If we right click and hit edit sample, this is the second way. We can reverse this, and we have now also reversed our sample. We could change the start time to get rid of dead air. So that's two ways you can reverse in a sampler like NNXT. Now with this NNXT, there is no way to reverse the sample. In this loop section, we only get forward, backward, and forward and off. So if we wanted to loop this, we would have to use an external plugin. Some options we have for that, I'll start with VSTs, is initial audio reverse. This will reverse things for you, and let's just solo this, and we'll keep this plugin open, and I'll play something. It's really loud. And you could change the settings on it. Let's come up a bit higher. So the beauty of this one is it lets you set syncopated rhythmic reverses rather than just like a one-shot reverse. So that is the NN19. Next, I have a hi-hat loop. This is going to be in the sequencer. I'm going to solo this. If I want to reverse this, all I need to do is right click it and reverse. So pretty straightforward process. Same with this one right here. Reverse. Alright, plain and simple. Now here I have a MIDI track. I can reverse this MIDI. So I can just right click, hit reverse, and I've reversed the MIDI. Reverse it back. Now in the case where I wanted to reverse the actual sound and not just the MIDI, I could bounce it in place. And I could reverse this. Solo that. And there we have that. So I'm gonna delete those. And the last things I would like to go over is something like this, where we don't have a reverse option. Again, we can use initial reverse. Gonna also throw in a rack extension that you could use, which would be by Ocean K. It's called Glitch, and there is a reverse option on here. And we could change the resolution here. So if I go down to about 1/4, it's the lowest we can go. Alright, so that's for that. So we have initial reverse, which is a VST, and we have glitch, which is a rack extension. Two different options depending on your workflow. Glitch has a lot of other effects. Glitch costs $9 and initial reverse costs $10. So it's completely up to you. You can use both of them in any DAW now because you can use the Reason Rack plugin. Now grain, how can I reverse this 808? Now here's a drop down menu for the motion. Now there is no straightforward backward loop. So what we would do is click on this pen tool up here and we can reverse it just as we did earlier as one of the options in the NNXT. And there's that. Moving down, we have umph. Now I can also reverse this. You'll kind of get the idea of how you can reverse everything. Same as what we just did in grain with that 808. Clicking on this pen tool, hitting reverse. And you can crop it if you would like to. Hit crop. And I just reversed that snare. And I hit cancel because I don't want to save that for any reason. So if there's anything that you see that doesn't have a direct looping knob, which you can turn to backwards, or a pen tool that you can open up the editor menu and reverse it from there and then crop your sample, you can use something like Initial Audio's reverse or Ocean K's glitch effect. Now when you're in the sequencer, all you need to do is right click, you'll get the drop down menu, go down to reverse. That is either for an audio clip or a MIDI clip as well. Now, if you have something like Europa and you're playing a synth and you would like to reverse that, that is when you'd use an external effect like initial audio or glitch. If you wanted to be able to do that without an external plugin, you're going to need to bounce that to audio as I showed earlier. And then once you have the audio, right click that and you can reverse it just like anything else. Now, that is all I have for you today. If you would like to see anything else from me and Reason, definitely let me know. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. It's all Couture, Kickback, and Cook Up.